Yo people, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a booster box of OP15 Adventure on Cammy's Island. The last booster box I opened, I managed to pull this. So obviously I'm still chasing the SPs and the mangas, but just look how beautiful that card is. My hopes aren't too high after getting luck like that, but yeah, we're going to give it another shot and see what we get. Let's get to it. That's probably the only notable hit that I've got so far. Like other hit wise, I've got like the regular SEC Luffy, the Zombie Luffy rare alternate art. I got a Borsalino SR alt art. What else have I got? I'm trying to think. I've been pretty lucky with like the SRs. Like I've got 4 of the yellow Zoros, 4 of the red Zoro SRs, that is, 4 of the Namis. Haven't had any alt art leaders yet. If I was to get any alt art leaders, I'd like to get the Luffy one with all the Straw Hat crew in the background. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to set this off to the side and yeah, we'll get to our first pack. You know what? I was thinking from my last video, I'm going to start using scissors for these packs because some of them seem to be really easy to open. And then others, yeah, just not so easy. So just adopt the style of a pair of scissors, I guess. But yeah, first pack, Emmet, Chinjao, Charlotte Lola, Ryuma, Seacat, Braham, Nola, Leo, Barrier Ball, Sanji on the first rare, and another red SR Zoro. So I've actually got more than a playset of these now, which I can't complain about. Pop that back there. Yeah, if you've been opening OP15, let me know how you've been getting on, what hits you've got. If you like the set, if you prefer it to OP14, I think the next video on my channel is going to be a booster box of OP14 because I'm new to One Piece. OP15, other than a few packs of OP13 that I got out of illustration boxes, I haven't opened any other One Piece sets. And I asked the WhatsApp group I was in, like, what I should open for my next video. Obviously not including this one. And what did I put? I put EBO3, OP14, a Japanese box, and asked them to suggest one if they wanted me to do a Jap box. But no one actually voted it, so we didn't get round to that. And yeah, everyone voted OP14, which I was kind of surprised about. So yeah, just a double rare in that pack. But yeah, I'm going to order a box of OP14 and try and get that SP Boa. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd pack now. Definitely a lot less stressful opening packs with scissors. Right, Octoballoon, Higuma, Ryuma, Spoil, Bartholomew Kuma, Bobby Funk, Heso, Cavendish, Luffy, Go Ahead and Use Them, Mr. Luffy, and Kaku. Just imagine cutting the top off a manga doing that, just for getting on one pack to slot the cards to the bottom. Just imagine the pain. Higuma, Kelly Funk, Buggy, Gembo, Holly, Bobby Funk, Heso, Luffy Leader, Hajaruden, I'll Whip You Into Shape, and Alvida. Heavenly Warriors, Connis, Pure Purin, Seacat, Hattori. Oh, that's a bit high. You know what? I'm gonna move this up a bit. There we go. Risky Brothers, Impact R, Lightning Beast Kaiten, Meowban Brothers, Perona, Bartolomeo, and Kiros. I've just started watching the anime on Netflix. I've already watched the live action. That's kind of what got me into One Piece. I just thought I'll give it a shot because obviously I was into Pokemon before. And then I saw One Piece on Netflix. You know, I thought, you know what? The cards look sick. At this point, I hadn't purchased any. So let me give it a shot. Yeah, and I just watched that. And obviously I'm kind of doing it in reverse to most people, I suppose, where it's like I'm watching the live action and then going back to the anime. But I think it's pretty good how they've adapted it. I know like the stories are kind of different. Like you don't see how Zoro got locked up in the Marine base yard. Another Luffy leader, Tony Chopper, Nico Robin, and the Borsalino. See what I mean? I've got good luck with SRs. Hopefully we carry that luck onto the SPs and get the Luffy, the Boa, or even the NL manga. If I get the Kobe manga, don't get me wrong, I'll be excited at the fact that I got a manga, but Kobe's just a pretty, like, generally weak character, isn't he? Like, he's a cool character, but as far as, like, mangas you could get, like, even compared to NL, it's just, yeah. But I suppose everyone's got to get their shot when it comes to the mangas. What's that? Sentomaru, Dr. Hogback, Kamakiri, Reiki, Cody Jones, Dressrosa Kingdom, Mont Blanc Noland, Just Watch Me Ace, NL Leader, Perona, Black Rope Dragon Twister, and Alvida. So I think we're about a quarter of the way through the box and we've only got 2 SRs and no hits. The last box was a 2-hit box. I believe if you get an SP, you get an SCC and a SP. So it'll always be a 2-hit box. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Chinjao, Mihawk, Spoil, Reiki, Mont Blanc Noland, Variables, Luffy, Zoro, It's in Order, Do Not Defy Me, and NLSR, again, a pretty sick SR. We haven't missed yet when it comes to the SRs. Got NL, a Borsalino, and a Zoro. Next pack. Is this a Don pack? Just a standard Don. Goro, Trafalgar Law, Moji, Ryuma, Hattori, Kabaji, Veri, Hyuzo, Helmeppo, Nami, and that's that. Helmeppo as well, the way he gets done up in that first episode. Well, in fact, it's the second episode of the live action, but I think it's the first of the anime. I might be wrong, but either way, he's an absolute gimp. Especially when his dad's G'd off like that. You know what I mean? How can you be like that when your dad's like that? It's just ridiculous. But yeah, it looks like we're just under halfway through the box and we get to see any alts, SECs, or real hits, just 3 SRs. So yeah, Moda, Dole, Bartholomew Kuma, Dr. Hogback, Margarita, Zeph, Gum Gum Hawk Gatlin, Hyozu, Leo, Chopper, Ganful, and Luffy. Looks like we just got an event card as our final hit on this pack, so I'm just going to scan through it. Yeah, Jewelry Bonnie and Gum Gum Golden Rifle. I wouldn't mind getting one of the Manga events. I don't know whether I prefer the Luffy or the NL one, but I'm going to try to do this pack how I used to open them, but I kind of gave up. Yeah, it's just not happening. Or from the middle. See if we get better luck doing it that way. Pincers, Octoballoon, Absalom, Kamakiri, Pacifista, Holly, Brook Leader, Laboon, Orlumbus, Kuro, and Swallow Bond in Avant. Sentomaru, Buggy, Margarita, Hody Jones, Nezumi, Orlumbus, Calgara, Viola, and Firefist. Ooh, I butchered that one. Morgan, Charlotte Lola, Law, Fuser, Amazon, Vegapunk, Full Body, L4, Hajaruden, Pearl, and Arlong. Still yet to see an alt art. Let me see how many packs we've got left. I think we've got 12 packs left, so it looks like we're halfway through the booster box. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to opening a different set, not just OP15. Morgan, Doll, Gembo, Koala, Kabaji, Impact Doll, Yama, Bonnie, Kobe, Bonnie Leader, Horus, and Shura. Well, that one didn't want to go then. Katori, Absalom, Law, Nico Robin, Impact Doll, Vegapunk, Bobby Funk, Leo, Heiso, U Rouge, Pirates Docking 6, and an SR Mamaragan. That's a pretty cool SR too. The alt art of this is pretty cool, but I can't lie, with all the other alts, I wouldn't really want to get it. It's not that it's a bad card or anything, but because even the SR looks cool. But yeah, I suppose if you're playing purple NL, that's something you're going to be chasing. What I want to see now is an SEC, ideally. It looks like we've got a hit. I think it is the SCC NL, the Akira Agawa one. Gembo, Kuma, Higuma, Chinjao, Alpha, Yama, Reiki, Zoro, Satori, and yeah, the exact card I thought it was. I do actually have this already, but I'm completely cool with that because I believe if you get an SEC, then your box could potentially have a manga in it. So imagine we got this, the Akira Gawa NL SEC, and then the NL manga. That would be unreal. Try and speak it into existence, I guess. Alright, I think we've got 7 packs left. Right, Katori, Absalom, Konis, Alpha, Risky Brothers, Nezumi, Gum Gum Storm, Sanji, Sei, Sanji, and Rebecca SR. Again, another good looking SR. So we still need to get 2 SRs out of this box. This is a leader pack. Guinea, Kamakiri, Heavenly Warriors, Moda, Seacat, Gum Gum Hawk Gatlin, Noland, Chopper, Meowban Brothers, Rebecca Leader, Lightning Dragon, and Kuma. Let me try to do it from the pull tab. Apparently it's just, nah, it never works out for me, never. Ooh. Heavenly Warriors, Buggy, Mihawk, Pincers, Risky Brothers, Pacifista, Frankie, Captain Seamars, Calgara, Ohm, and Gin. SR. Alright, we're down to the final 4 packs. So far, all we've got out of this box, other than SRs, is the NL SEC. Not the All Art version, just the standard. I'm gonna do the last few with scissors. Fuser, Moji, Octoballoon, Spoil, Holly, Yorkie, Braham, Zorro, Creek, Tony Chopper, and the Ohm Rare Alternate. Don't get me wrong, super cool card. Like the hollow and texture on that with the way he's coming down. What is that, a dumbbell or something? But definitely not one of my chases. Pretty cool card though, pretty cool card. And if I'm correct in thinking, we should be due another All Art. And how many SRs have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 out of these 3 packs is pretty much guaranteed to have a hit in, if I got the box mapping correct. Okay, I'm gonna chop this one too. I don't think I've seen anyone pull that home, to be honest. I've watched quite a few unboxings and whatever. And I'll be honest, I haven't even, in fact, you know what, I saw the hit on this. Yeah, so there's nothing in that pack, just Smoker and Tashigi, and I'll whip you into shape. So yeah, one of these should be a hit and the other one should be an SR. So yeah, let's get into it. But yeah, I haven't actually even seen that on them before. I know it's good in the NL deck, like even just the common card. Emmet, Koala, Dr. Hogback, Kabaji, Amazon, Yellow Pistol Yellow, oh, Finger Pistol Yellow Lotus, Margarita, Frankie, L4, Laboon. I'm pretty sure this is our SR. Yeah, and another Zorro. So I've got a red Zorro and a yellow Zorro. Now I just got my fingers crossed, hoping that we've got our 3rd hit in the final pack. Let's open it up and see. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. Do you know what? I think we've only had 1 Dom card, so this is going to be a Dom pack for sure. Definitely not going to be a gold Dom, because we would have had 3 hits by now. Am I right thinking it's a Dom pack? Yep. It's definitely not going to be a gold Dom. No, so we've got both of our Dons out the box. Right. Morgan, Mihawk, Connis, Vegapunk, Yama, Zeph, Perona, Sai, Distorted Future, and Gadatsu. So yeah, it turns out we did get a 2-hit box. Let's run through the SRs we got first, which I'm pretty happy with, to be honest. We got Rebecca, Mama Reagan, the Event SR, NL, Borsellino, Zorro, Red Zorro, Yellow Zorro. I believe this one's from EBO4. This one's OP15 and Gin. And then for our hits, we got the Ohm Rare alternate art. It's a pretty cool looking card. And this is actually a double for me, the NL SEC. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching my content. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more of the same. Peace.